How's it going, everybody? It's back here again to talk to you about something quite different, actually. Whenever I'm on this green screen set with editing a cool picture behind me, it's usually to talk about some sort of conspiracy or issue. First was Storm 12, exposing him as the Mexican he really is, but now I have something different to talk to you about. Well, basically, when I was quite young, like around toddler age, in early school, there was this game series called Jumpstart Games. You may know them as well. There's wonderful games. There's a whole Wikipedia page about all the different games. And this one game that was made all the way back in 1999 that I played a lot is Jumpstart ABCs. Now, the thing about Jumpstart ABCs is it's all about a train and the caboose, and how there's juice spilled in the caboose. That's the whole thing, juice in the caboose. You got to figure out who spilled the juice in the caboose. And there's a lovely little song that actually preludes the game, which I will show you right now. Just stick along, just bear with me. It may seem a little bit babyish, but don't worry, just get through it. It's one of my favorite songs, actually. I sing it to So all the time, and he loves it. So enjoy.
Train rolls across the track, caboose trailing in the back. Who left the juice? Woo, in the caboose. With Eleanor Elephant, we're down the line. She's gonna find the one who made the mess in record time. Was it Casey Cat in his baseball hat?
I didn't leave my juice. I'm pretty sure of that.
Or was it left somewhere by Pierre the Bear?
When I drank my juice, I didn't drink it there.
How about Keisha Koala? What do you say?
I wasn't in the caboose at all the whole day.
Cecil the Mouse, could it be you? Did you spill your juice and leave it in the caboose? We don't know. Do you know? Train rolls across the track, caboose trailing in the back. Who left the juice? In the caboose. Who left the juice? In the caboose.
All together now.
Who left the juice? In the caboose.
Now, that all seems very innocent and everything, and it really is. But during the game, you go through, you're crossing people off your list, you're trying to figure out who it is, asking them questions, you're playing games, all this kind of cool stuff. But then, eventually, at the end of the game, you see this video.
Look! Somebody's in the caboose. Let's go check it out. Cecil the Mouse. Cecil the Mouse. Could it be you? Did you spill your juice and leave it in the caboose?
Well, I spilled my juice, but I wasn't going to leave it in the caboose. I had to get some paper towels and a sponge to clean it up. And here I am. That's why responsibility is my middle name.
Responsibility what?
Yup, Cecil Responsibility Mouse.
We'd like to be responsible, too. We'll help you, Cecil. We'll make this caboose as clean as a whistle.
Now, you see, we find out that it is Cecil the Mouse who actually spilled the juice in the caboose, but I'm not convinced. I have a theory, and that theory is this. Cecil the Mouse is innocent. He did not spill the juice in the caboose, and I have infallible evidence for this. Now, first off, at the end of the game, Cecil says his middle name is Responsibility. His full name is Cecil Responsibility Mouse. Now, in the beginning video, we hear the announcer, the singer, say, Cecil the Mouse.
Cecil the Mouse, could it be you? Did you spill your juice and leave it in the caboose?
So we know his name is actually Cecil the Mouse, and he was lying. Cecil is a, what's the word? He lies a lot. I forgot the word for it. If we actually look at that video again, you can see that in the caboose, right behind Cecil, when he's about to clean up the juice, is a picture of Frankie the dog. Now, Frankie the dog, he's the conductor of the train, as you see at the beginning of the video, and actually says on the Wikipedia as well that Frankie appears as the conductor. He doesn't own the train. Are you allowed to put pictures of yourself in a train that you do not own, that you just drive, in a caboose where people are supposed to be, you know, just commuting in, that doesn't seem very, you know, very appropriate. Now, if we actually go back to the game right before Jumpstart ABC, as it shows on the wiki, Jumpstart Numbers. Now, this game was made, like I just said, right before, so back in the 90s, and this one was all about Frankie. I played this one as well. It's a huge nostalgia thing for me. So, I'll just play the intro of the game for you right now, and you can see why I brought this game up.
Biscuits and gravy. Oh, biscuits flambé. Oh.
Frankie's on a mission. He's a dog with a dream. A hideout, soon we'll find out where his secret will lead. And it's down, down, down below.
Wow.
Frankie, what you hiding? This is all so mystifying. Frankie, what you hiding?
Hey. Yahoo!
He's emptied out his vault. Good night, Frankie.
Now, you saw from that beginning, Frankie seemed very off. He had secrets. He had a secret vault that no one really knew about. And in fact, even it's supposed to be a secret vault, but at the end of the game, there's a newspaper article that comes up saying, the vault, the players filled the vault. Frankie played with the player to fill the vault. So, that's not his secret. Frankie has a secret, but it's not the vault. What? I know. Crazy. Your mind's being blown right now. But the thing is, he is using the player, all throughout his games, he is sleeping on the job, or he's forcing the player to get the dog treats, the dog biscuits from him, to fill up his vault, and then he just gorges himself on them all over again. He is manipulative in that game, and I believe that he's manipulative in this game as well. You see, in, so my theory that I'm explaining to you right now is that Frankie was actually the one who spilled the juice in the caboose, and he's blaming it on Cecil. He's making Cecil take the fall. Now, if you are convinced by his manipulative nature so far that he might be the one to concoct some sort of crazy conspiracy theory to force the juice spillage on Cecil, here's this piece of evidence. This is a clip from the Dress Up song, which actually appears in the game as well, when Eleanor the elephant is choosing a, costume to dress up as. Take a look.
The firefighter's hat made me very hot. The doctor's white outfit had a great big purple spot.
She couldn't wear the doctor's outfit because there's a great big purple spot. Where have we seen that before? Cut back to the video with Cecil the Mouse about to clean up the juice. Bam! There it is. Purple juice. Well, it's kind of pinkish, but still, it's a purpley color. If that got soaked into a white coat, then it'll become purple. That purple spot is juice. And the coat is way too big for Cecil to be wearing. There's no way Cecil could have spilled the juice. He's gone the entire game. He's nowhere near the dress-up aisle. But who is always with you through the whole game, and who's the conductor of the train, and who's the big conspiracy master behind this, and who would be able to wear that coat and spill the juice on himself while planting the evidence? That's right, Frankie. And if we actually look at this clip from Jumpstart Advanced 2nd Grade, a game even way before back, we see Frankie there, standing in this casino area, and what is he wearing? A white coat. That could very well be the exact same coat that Eleanor wants to dress up in. It's like a doctor's coat, it's like a vest kind of thing, very simple, very plain, but with no spillage. He wore the jacket, and he spilled the juice while planting the evidence for Cecil. Frankie, the dog, the evil dog, a manipulative, backstabbing dog, who manipulates the player in the previous games to collect dog biscuits for himself, hoarding them all to himself, spilled the juice in the caboose and planted it on Cecil. But I can take this a step further. What if Frankie didn't actually spill the juice either, but he was covering for the government. The government spilled the juice as a warning message to future events. Frankie is trying to cover an apocalypse, an impending apocalypse being brought on by the government in Jumpstart. Now, I know this claim was probably quite crazy. I don't really have any evidence for this. But still, Frankie is a monster. He is an evil monster, and it's not all that far-fetched that he could be working for the dark side. He's supposed to be working for the kids in the preschool, trying to find out who spilled the juice in the caboose. But he concocted this whole quest to try and get our minds off of it, so we wouldn't find out the true story behind Jumpstart ABC's Juice in the Caboose. There's actually a big conspiracy going on right under our noses that we're trying to solve, but instead he's making us solve the stupid juice so that we won't get smart. He's evil. He's evil, I tell you. He's evil. He's evil. Yeah. So, in conclusion, Cecil the Mouse is innocent. Frankie's guilty, probably. And don't trust him. And yeah, that's it.